Hello and welcome to an aerobic section or session for Tarrant County College. We're on day 8 of our weight training, body sculpting, aerobic fitness class. My name is Eli Thank you for joining me. Toys for today. You always recommendation to wear tennis shoes. I'm big on barefoot fitness. Also a kettlebell. If you happen to have a loop, that's great. You can take an old pair of yoga pants and tie them into a knot, or if you have a flex band, a long flex band, and tie that into a knot and create a loop. And if you don't have one, bungee cord will work too, tying a knot around that bungee cord to make a loop. That's completely acceptable, but if you don't have one, you'll be fine without it. So here we are. Let's get ourselves started. We're squatting down and standing up, breathing in through the nose, blow out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. You can do a different style of choreography with your arms if you'd like. Opening those arms up and overhead, hugging an imaginary tree, ballet options, maybe lateral raises, up to you. Now the kettlebell that I have today is a 5-pound kettlebell. Here at the college we have, I think, 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 8, 10, 12, 15 pounds, things of that nature. We will be performing 30-second intervals with our kettlebell swings, and those heavier loads that some of you might have at home, I don't recommend for the 30-second swings. Maybe go to a little bit of a lighter load. 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. Let's move into some lunges. Alternate the leg that lunges forward, squeezing the butt cheek of the leg that remains behind, getting our heart rate up, warming up our larger muscle groups before we engage in any complex postures. Woo, balance is a little off today. You can do anything you want with your arms. They can stay resting down by your side. Stay open through the chest. A lot of times people lunge forward and they hinge that heart center down. When we get into using our gliders, there is an elevator lunge that I like to use with that hinging of that heart center forward, but not for these particular lunges. 7 more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Let's march it out. March it wide, wide, narrow, narrow, out, out, in. Right leg leads. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow, out, in. As fast or as slow as you'd like to move. Ten more counts with this leg leading. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your leading leg. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. So I'm a little behind on modern technology, but a thought I had as far as being able to listen to your own music is if you have AirPods, you can listen to my voice and see the visual and if you have enough devices, so you can hear my verbal cues. You can have one AirPod in tow to listen to my verbal cues, and then maybe on another device, you can play some music that will get the tempo going for you and keep you motivated. 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. Knee strikes, alternating legs, knee strikes. You can go faster or slower than my pace. Breaking the board. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and wide legs, 5-pointed star to moon god for my yoga repertoire, getting those inner thighs a little warmed up, getting prepared for those kettlebell swings shortly. Breath continuation. And again, you can do any kind of choreography you like with these arms. We have about 10 more counts like this. 9, 8, 7, a little bit of static stretching coming up. In 3, 2, and 1, beautiful. Maybe hold on to a wall. If you happen to have a ballet bar, that's great. Not many people have ballet bars. The back of a dining room table chair would work as a substitute. A little quad stretch going on here. Or your kitchen countertop. I have a kitchen countertop, or a kitchen that was built somewhere in the mid-80s, and I can actually hold underneath my kitchen countertop to utilize some of the things that I'll use with the ballet bar during our workout. Let's switch it out. Other leg, depending on your balance. A quadricep stretch. Having fun. 7 more counts like this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get started with our kettlebell swings. Grab your kettlebell, and if you don't have a kettlebell, your version of a hand weight can work as well. Clock starts in 3, 2, 1. Double arm swings. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. And just as a reminder, when we perform our kettlebell swings, we hinge at the hips, we fold at the knee joint. Avoid keeping the knees straight. I call it the helicopter approach. That's a lot of pressure on your spine. We want to protect our spine. When we complete this round of kettlebell swings, we'll go into single arm kettlebell swings in 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, single arm. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. Letter T shape with the non-kettlebell arm, but if your kettlebell or hand weight is too heavy, you're welcome to stick with the double arm swings. We have 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. We've got it. Okay, so no word of the day today, but a question. What is your dream destination, your dream vacation? Where would you want to travel? Just pick one place. I'm sure there might be several on your bucket list there, but just one place you would love to travel to, and why? 3 more counts. 2, and 1. Let's go into a reverse lunge. Whatever leg is back gets the kettlebell. You can choose to not have the kettlebell. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. Maybe adding that bicep curl with your kettlebell arm. Starting to build up some heat here. I might have to get rid of my long sleeves pretty soon. We have 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, other leg in our lunge. And when we've utilized an elevated surface, we've had this back foot on a, on a BOSU or an elevated surface. No elevated surface today. And just realizing when we do have our elevated surfaces, and if you don't have one, it's okay to not use one. 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to pick up our handy dandy loop and utilize our ballet bar here. Loop goes up above the knees, around our thighs. And again, if you don't have one, that's okay. I like to stand my feet underneath my ballet bar and lean back. I can do this. Now, you may not be able to because your chair might move or your ballet bar might move, but we're going to squat down and stand ourselves up. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. So I'm going to avoid leaning back for right now so I can remove my long sleeves. But shortly, if you do have that kitchen countertop that you can maybe hold on to in an underhand grip, I'm still going for my overhand grip because I like it. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, find your midway point, drop down to your lowest point, come back up to your midway point. Avoid bouncing. Sometimes people go too fast here and momentum takes charge. It's not necessarily about momentum, it's about control. Your heart rate's going to stay up, and your booty, your quadriceps, you're all going to be feeling it. 3 more counts. 2, stay at your midway point, pull, squeeze your legs sideways for 10. 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it all the way up. If you can, lift your heels up. Maybe lean back. Keep those elbows straight if you have something you can hold on to that won't move. Squat down and stand up. Now with heels lifted, if this doesn't work for your body because of ankle, calf, any kind of issues, maybe even knee issues, keep those heels resting. We squat it down and we stand it on up. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. We have 7 more counts like this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it all the way up. Rest those heels down. Little combination. Bend those knees. Lift the heels. Stand up. Drop the heels. Fold the knees. Lift the heels. Stand up. Drop the heels. Bend the knees. Lift the heels. Stand up. Drop the heels. Bend the knees. Lift the heels. Stand up. Drop the heels. Fold those knees. Lift those heels. Stand up. Drop the heels. Bend knees. Lift heels. Stand up. Drop heels. Last bend. Lift. Stand. Drop. Good. Lift those heels. Bend those knees. Drop the heels. Stand up. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Drop the heels. Stand up. Lift heels. Bend knees. Drop heels. Stand up. Lift heels. Bend knees. Drop heels. Stand up. Last lift. Bend. Drop. And stand. Good. Magnetize your heels together. First position. Lean back if you can. And you might need to open your feet out, but keep a lateral turnout, just depending on how big your band is or how big it is not. Feeling tension, we squat down and we stand up. I'm actually going to go closer to a second position here. Breathing in through the nose. Let the knees track in line with the toes, in line with the hips. So first position or second position, depending on how big your band is. If you have a really tight band, you can definitely have those heels magnetized. But just a different turnout in comparison to those parallel feet we started with. 3 more counts. 2, find your midway point, hang out here in your midway point, drop down to your lowest point, come back up to your midway point. Lowest point to your midway point. Lowest, midway, lowest, midway, lowest. Stay here, pull, squeeze legs sideways for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way back up. Medial rotation, pigeon toe. We squat down, we stand on up. Now if this hurts your knee joint, go back to parallel or lateral turnout. This is just a little awkward. Still trying to maintain some tension on this band. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, good posture. And stay midway, pull, squeeze those legs for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way up, back to your lateral turnout, whether it's first or second position. Lean back if possible, lift those heels, fold those knees, drop the heels, stand up, lift heels, bend knees, drop heels, stand up, lift heels, bend knees, drop heels, stand up, lift heels, bend knees, drop heels, stand up, last lift, fold, drop, and stand. Reverse it, bend knees, lift heels, stand up, drop heels, fold knees, lift heels, stand up, drop heels, bend knees, raise heels, stand up, drop heels, fold knees, lift heels, stand up, drop heels, fold, lift heels, straighten knees, drop, last bend, lift the heels, stand up and drop. Beautiful. You can loop your loop. Heading back over to our kettlebell swings, double arm swings. Clock starts in 3, 2, 1. Go for it. When we complete our 30 seconds here, we'll go back to the single arm swings. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. We have about 10 more counts like this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, single arm. We have about 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other arm, single arm. Knees tracking in line with hips, tracking in line with toes. Less than 10 seconds. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving into our lunge with our bicep curl option. Keeping one leg behind, maybe adding the bicep curl. The side that has a leg behind. Less than 10 counts. 3, 2, 1, other leg, and continuation. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our double arm swings. Maybe add a step touch. Step touch while you're up, and step touch while you squat down, or after you squat down. When we complete this interval, returning to single arm, you can fold both knees. You'll have the option to just go into a side lunge and fold one knee and straighten the other. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Single arm, maybe single knee bend. It's okay to bend both knees if you prefer. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Engage that core. 3, 2, other leg, other arm. Breath continuation. It's okay to bend both knees together instead of the side lunge that I'm demonstrating. Back to our double arm swings shortly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double arm. Maybe add your step touch while the kettlebell is swinging up. Single arm with option for the single knee bend, the side lunge. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. We get to pull our gun out of its imaginary holster next. Single arm work. Going back to this left hand. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your gun out of its imaginary holster, shoot at your target, and then put it back away. Continue to breathe. Maybe add a twist of your torso as you shoot at your target. 5, 4, 3, 2, other arm. Breath continuation. Less than 10 seconds. Going back to the first arm for upright row in 3, 2, 1. First hand, single arm upright row. Possibly flip your wrist at your face for an overhead press. Potentially add a yoga chair squat. Up to you if you want to include the overhead press and or the yoga chair squat. Since these aren't swings, I'm going for 45 seconds for this round. 5, 4, 3, 2, other arm, potentially just your upright row. Maybe add the flip of your wrist for an overhead press. Possibly include a yoga chair squat. Cognizant of the shape of your knees as they fold or the positioning, folding forward, not knobbing inward. Knees tracking in line with hips, tracking in line with toes. Crazy eights coming up in 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide legs and distribute this kettlebell into some crazy eights, figure eights. You can look forward, you can look down. You can choose to bend your knees as deeply or not as deeply as possible, but protect your lower back. Engage that abdominal core. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. We have 6 more counts in this direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. When we complete this interval, we return to pulling our gun out of its imaginary holster. Keep that core engaged, protect your low back. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull your gun out of its imaginary holster, shoot at your target, and then put it back away. Maybe add a twist of your torso as you're shooting at your target. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, continuous clock. Upright row, coming up with the other hand, holding that kettlebell. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, first hand, upright row. Maybe flip your wrist at your face. Possibly add your squat. Overhead press and squat are optional. You can stick with only the upright row. "45 seconds on this particular interval. 1, 5, 15 more. Then we switch over to the other hand, followed by crazy eights. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Possibly upright row only. Maybe overhead press addition. Maybe squat. Yoga chair squat is what I like to call it. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. Engage through that abdominal core. Last 10. 9 crazy eights coming up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, crazy eights. You select the direction of your distribution. Imaginary saran wrap wrapped around your waistband. Breath continuation. We'll switch directions at 30 seconds. We still have time before we arrive. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. If you drop your kettlebell or your hand weight, you would be the first one ever. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back to our ballet bar, the back of our dining room table chair. Let's go into that first position. Lean back if you can, otherwise stay upright. Squat down and squeeze those inner thighs towards each other as we stand ourselves up. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Eight more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into some push-ups. I recommend standing at a wall or using your dining room table chair pushed up against a wall. If you go down to the floor, your heart rate's going to get up a lot. We're going to stay standing, so you're going to get a little dizzy if you go down to the floor. But you're welcome to go down to the floor and do some planks if you're not able to do full-on push-ups. But you can stand at a wall. You can stand at your dining room table chair here up against the wall and perform those push-ups a little bit harder here, a lot nicer here up against the wall. That kitchen counter tabletop that won't move is also A little bit harder than the wall, a little bit nicer than the chair. 7 more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our first position, ballet bar squats. Magnetize those heels. The heels are glued towards each other, squeezing those inner thighs towards each other as we stand ourselves up. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, elevate those heels. Releve. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to those push-ups, whether you're standing at your wall, your kitchen countertop, your dining room table chair that hopefully will not move. You can have a more narrow grip and get more triceps. A wider grip gets more biceps and lats. Up to you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our kettlebell swings. Maybe just a single knee bend on these double arm swings. Possible double knee bend. Up to you. That's our midway point of our 30-second interval in case you want to go to the other knee folding. Single arm coming up in 3, 2, 1. We're going to go for a full minute here, both knees bending. And if you have a kettlebell, you can adjust, alternating from the right hand to the left hand. Go for it. I'll tell you when we're midway through if you're sticking to this single arm option. That's midway. To switch over to the other hand if you chose the single arm option. Five, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. If you happen to have a loop, bring this loop with you. If you don't, that's okay. Just meet me on the ground. If you do have a loop, it goes around your ankles. If you don't have a loop, just lay on your side. Bottom arm can serve as your pillow. Hinge your legs forward, top hand in front of your chest. Breathe in, prepare. Blow out, raise your top leg up to the height of your hip. Now kick towards your face twice. Double kick, double sniff. Breathe out, point your toes back and squeeze. Again, flex forward, forward. Breathe out, point back and squeeze. Breathe in, breathe out. Flex forward, forward. Breathe out, point back and squeeze. Mouse house. In through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Flex forward, forward. Breathe out, point back and squeeze. Breathe in, breathe out. Flex forward, forward. Breathe out, point back and squeeze. In through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Last in, out. Toes in line with your spine. Pointed toes. Breathe out when we prepare. Breathe in, we lift and point the top leg. Breathe out, flex and press down. 8. In, lift, out, flex and press. 7. In, lift, out, flex and press. 6. In, lift, out, flex and press. 5. In, lift, out, flex and press. 4. In, lift, out, flex and press. 3. In, lift, out, flex and press. 2. In, lift, and out, flex and press down. 1. Breathe in, we lift and point the top leg. Breathe out all of our air, 10 small circles. We go 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, breathe in, breathe out, bottom thigh comes up to meet the top thigh. On the inhalation, we lower both legs. Breathe in, raise the top leg. Breathe out, zip the inner thighs and lower 5. In, lift, out, lift, and lower 4. Lift, out, zip, and lower 3. In, lift, out, lift, and lower 2. In, lift, and out, zip, and lower 1. Stay here as we breathe in. Breathe out, both legs lift together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower down. Again, blow out, both legs lifting together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay here to breathe out, hips are stacked. Breathe in as we lower. Blow out, both legs together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Blow out, both legs together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower and blow out, both legs lifting together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Top hand to the top leg, head and or legs together. Breathing and prepare. Blow out, head and or legs together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Again, blow out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Blowing out, head and or legs. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Blow out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in to lower and blow out, head and or legs lift. Stay to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Moving this band up above your knees. And again, if you don't have a band or a loop, it's okay. You'll still feel sensations without it, just more intense with it. Fold those knees up. You've got a 90-degree fold here at your hip joint. Top hand in front of your chest is your stabilizer. We breathe and prepare. Blow out, raise foot and knee together. Breathe in as we lower partially or all the way down. Blow out as we lift. Breathe in as we lower. If we allow our feet and our knees to touch each other, it's easier. If we do not allow them to touch, it's more challenging. 6 more. Counts like this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release your feet down. Just raise your top knee. This is clam, but we're going to go into a funky clam. Knees touch, toes apart. Toes touch, knees apart. Knees touch, toes apart. Toes touch, knees apart. Continue to move here at your own perfect pace. 7 more counts like this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release it back down. Rub it out. Keep the loop around your thighs if you're using the loop, because we're going to start off with dog on a fire hydrant for the other side. So roll on over to the other side. Bend those knees up towards your chest. 90-degree fold at your hip joint. 90-degree fold below the knee joint. Top hand in front of your chest is your stabilizer. Breathe out, dog on a fire hydrant. Breathe in as we lower. Breathe out, raise your foot and your knee together. Breathe in as we lower. Blowing out when we lift. Breathing in when we lower. Seven more counts. 6, 5, smiling happy faces. 2, and 1. Rest this leg all the way down. Raise the top knee for your clam. Now funky it out. Knees touch, toes apart, then toes touch, knees apart. Knees touch, toes apart, toes touch, knees apart. Continue to shrink, wrap around your waistband. Create your mouse house underneath that rib cage by engaging your abdominal core for 7 more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it back down. Moving the band down to those ankles if you happen to have a loop or a band. Hinge your legs forward, straighten knees, flex feet, top hand in front of our chest is our stabilizer. Breathe and prepare. Blow out, we raise our top leg up to the height of our hip. Now kick towards our face twice, double kick, double snip. Breathe out, point the toes back, squeeze. Again, flex forward, forward, breathe out, point back and squeeze. Breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Flex forward, forward, breathe out, point back and squeeze. Breathe in, breathe out. Flex forward, forward, breathe out, point back and squeeze. In through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Flex forward, forward, breathe out, point back and squeeze. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time, and in, out. Toes in line with our spine, pointed toes. Blow out through the mouth as we prepare. Breathe in, we lift and point the top leg. Breathe out, flex through this heel, we lower 8. In, lift, out, flex, and press down 7. In, lift, out, flex, and press 6. In, lift, out, flex, and press 5. In, lift, out, flex, and press 4. In, lift and point, blow out, flex, and press 3. In, lift, out, flex, and press 2. In, lift, and out, flex, and press down 1. Breathe in, let's lift and point the top leg. Breathe all of our air out, 10 small circles, we go 10. 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, reverse, 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, bottom thigh comes up to meet the top thigh. In the same exhalation, we lower both legs. Breathe in, raise the top leg. Breathe out, zipping inner thighs, we lower 5. In, lift, out, lift, and lower 4. In, lift, out, zip, and lower 3. In, lift, out, zip, and lower 2. In, lift, and out, lift, and lower 1. Stay here as we breathe in. Breathe out, both legs lifting together. Stay as we breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Lateral flexors are at work. Breathe in as we lower. Blow out, both legs lifting together. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Again, blow out, both legs lifting. Stay here, breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blowing out, both legs lifting together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower and blow out, both legs lift together. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathe in as we lower, top hand to the top leg, head and or legs together. Breathe in, prepare. Blow out, head and or legs together. Stay here as we breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower back down. Again, blow out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathing in as we lower. Blow out, head and or legs. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Blow out, head and or legs. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower and blow out, head and or legs. Stay here, breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Breathe in as we lower. Let's take the loop out. Bend those knees. Take off the pressure off of those outer thighs. And let's get back to a little bit of cardio. Burpees. I love burpees, said nobody ever. So, you can jump up. I'm just going to reach up, but you're welcome to jump up. I've got back issues. Clock starts now. Reach up, back, hop back. I go wide stance, add 2 push-ups. You don't have to. You can hold in your plank, and I lunge forward, and then wash, rinse, repeat. Keep moving. Alternating the leg that lunges forward. Less than 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stand on up. Feeling good. A little bit of some standing static stretches here. If you have your kitchen counter tabletop, ankle to thigh, figure 4 stretch, sink on back. If you don't have a kitchen countertop to hold on to, sit on a chair, ankle to thigh, hinge forward, if that's in your arsenal. Trade it out, other leg, ankle to thigh, standing pigeon pose from yoga, gluteal stretch. Five, 4 more counts. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing ourselves back up. Let's find ourselves going into just a gentle squat here. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. Return to that wide, wide, narrow, narrow that we did in our warm-up. Let's lead with our left leg first this time. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Feeling good. 8 more counts. 7 with this leg leading. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your leading leg. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Out, out, in, in. Returning to some upper body shortly. Little series I like to call the Madonna arms. 10 more counts with this leg leading. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, so with these Madonna arms, we've got 30-second intervals. We're opening our arms out to the side, letter T shape with those arms, small circles. I personally have to move my legs so I can forget about what's going on with my shoulders. Now, if you do happen to have shoulder issues, it's a little bit nicer to drop your hands a little bit lower, more of a letter A shape with your arms instead of a letter T shape with your arms. Go with what feels best for your body. I also find that more upbeat music helps to get you through this particular portion of the session. 7 more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. Tall spine. Proud chin. Feeling good. Smiling happy faces. Good posture here, opening up through the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, palms to the sky, palms to the floor, up and over our imaginary object. We breathe, we listen to our bodies, we feel. Feeling good. Keep telling myself that. Positive words for positive thoughts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, raise the roof, lift it up, 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 up. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulls it forward, bark like a seal. This one isn't as bad as the first 4, and then the next one is the last one of the series, which is actually pretty awesome in comparison to the first 4. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I started that countdown way too early. Now it's about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it back, open up through the chest, breathe. Feeling good. Good news, bad news. Bad news, we repeat the whole circuit of the Madonna arm series. Good news, instead of 30-second intervals, we drop it down to 20-second intervals. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the top, small circles, you get to choose the direction of these small circles. It's okay to drop down to letter A shape arms instead of those letter T shape arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Breath continuation. Feeling good. Palms to the sky, palms to the floor, coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip the wrists, not the finger. Breathe. Technically, the fingers are flipping up and down. Raise the roof, coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Raise the roof, lift it up, up, up. Show me your flavor. You got it. Feeling good. Last hard one here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it forward, bark like that. Seal if you want. On this Madonna arm series, if you wanted to hold on to like 1 pound hand weights, that'd be fine, but I wouldn't recommend anything heavier. 6, 5, 4, 3. Pulse it back, open up through the chest. Breathe. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and uncle. All right, let's find ourselves laying on our backs, on our mats. Little Pilates 4 here, then we'll get into some static stretches. Imprint your spine, raise your legs to your Pilates tabletop. Breathe in, possibly dip your chin to your chest, blow out, potentially curl on up into a crunch-like position. I call it the ab prep. Breathe in, hands to one thigh. Breathe out, straighten the other leg forward into your 45-degree angle. Breathe in, tabletop, breathe out, other leg. Breathe in, tabletop, blow out, 9, and 9, and shh, 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 and 3, and 3, and 2, and 2. Last set, 1. And 1. Hands can go behind the head, armpit towards opposite knee. Shh, shh, shh. 8, and 7, and 7, and 6, and 6. Breathe. Shh, 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 shh. And 2, and 2. Last set, 1, and 1. Double leg stretch. Take your imaginary hat off your head. Pull your socks on. It's okay to rest your head. Pull the socks on. Either the head is elevated the whole time or resting. If you have your head elevated, look towards your knees. Shh. Shh. Last one. Shh. Scissors to complete this series. Drop one leg down. Shh. Shh. And switch it. Shh. Shh. Reach the bottom leg down and reach. Reach. We have shh. Shh. And 5, 5, reach the bottom leg down, and 4, 4, reach, 4, 4, and 3, 3, reach, 3, 3, and 2, 2, reach, 2, 2, last set, and 1, 1, breathe in, breathe out, rest, everything back down. If your band is nearby and a towel can suffice, yoga strap, t-shirt, we're going to use it as a stretching device. Place it around the arch of one foot, and you can have the non-working leg flat to the mat. I like my knee bent. Press your heel up towards the ceiling as you tug this foot a little bit closer towards your face. We breathe. For 5 more counts like this. 4. Make sure you record your heart rate. 2. Open this leg out to the side, anchoring both butt cheeks to the mat or the floor, promoting a nice stretch for the inner thighs. Go back to center, twist your big toes towards your face, your pinky toes towards the ceiling. Hinge your legs slightly across your body for your TFL stretch, tensor fascia lata. Breathe. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. Trade it out. Place your other foot into your band, your towel, your shirt, whatever piece of clothing you might have nearby. We press our heel up towards the ceiling as we tug our toes in towards our face. We breathe. Open this leg out to the side, anchoring both butt cheeks to the mat. This side might be tighter than the first side. It might be more flexible. Send positive healing exhalations to these inner thighs and hamstrings. Seven more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Twist your big toes in towards your face. Your pinky toes go up towards the ceiling. Hinge your legs slightly across your body for that TFL stretch. Tensor fascia lata. Last 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release the hold of this band. Let's go into a spinal twist. We're going to bring one knee into our chest as we straighten our other leg flat to the mat. Heel is resting for that flattened, that straight leg. The knee that's bent, you're going to push it over to the opposite side. Maybe look away from this knee to add even more for this rotation of your spine. It's kind of like giving yourself your own chiropractic adjustment. We breathe. Some of us can handle more rotation than others, limiting rotation of the spine if we're pregnant or if we do have back issues speaking to us. Always listening to our bodies, always breathing, always feeling. Let's go back to center and let's trade it out to the other leg. We press this knee to the opposite side. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Side lying dancer pose coming up in 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. We lay on our side, fold the knee joint of the top leg, draw this heel in towards our booty. Some of us may not experience much sensation on this, and that's okay if you don't. If you prefer to find a different stretch, you go for it, find a different stretch. Trade it out, other side. For 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing off with a downward facing dog. Hands to the floor, feet to the floor, butt to the sky. Sinking our head through our arms, dropping our heels down towards the floor, and we breathe. Walk either your feet to your hands or your hands towards your feet. Hang out here in your forward fold for a couple of breaths. The hands may or may not be able to hit the floor. Now, using the power of our legs, we slowly begin to articulate our spine, one vertebrae at a time, melting through our shoulders, our heads. Arrive last. Let's breathe in, lengthen our arms up and overhead. Breathing out as we release our hands and our energy to our heart center. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. Have a great rest of your day.